Hello Mallards, it is Wednesday and today is the first full day of Fringe, but I've still been seeing previews and I'm actually going to talk about a preview that I saw yesterday at first, but because my video was about Montverde, I didn't talk about it. And that is Masquerade of the Red Death. And the piece of art I have chosen is Drop Dead Gourd-geous by Novella Cooper. I picked this piece of art because it's a little bit risque and it's a little bit spooky, and that also encapsulates Masquerade of the Red Death. So this is being put on by Big Bang Boom Collective burlesque troupe, and it is the classic Masquerade of the Red Death story if you're familiar with that story, and it is told through burlesque dance, but I would emphasize more on the dance side than the burlesque side. And it has a beautiful overarching story. It has some narration. It really tells the story in a gorgeous way. The costumes are incredible. There is a fight scene between Prospero, the prince, and the Red Death that is so cool. It's a lot of acrobatic lifts and stuff like that, and it's just a stunning piece. If you like dance, if you like burlesque, if you like spooky stories, this is a show that you should absolutely try and make time to go see. Would definitely recommend. And a link down there for you to get tickets. Also for you to check out this incredible artist. The next show I went to was called The Magic Castle Still Stands, and the piece of art I've chosen is Negative Space by Jinx Caulfield. Look at this. Oh, man, my phone is reflecting in this pretty hardcore, so let's pick an extreme angle. This is apparently, I don't know how this works. This is photography sorcery, clearly. It's just like a person in paint splotches. It's incredible. It's really pretty. I'm mesmerized by this piece of art. But I've chosen it because The Magic Castle Still Stands was a lot about imaginary friends, and I feel like this person that you can sort of see kind of encapsulates that same vibe. So the show was about passengers on a train, and it ended up being the story of one character's imaginary friend and their journey towards healing and imagination and dreams and trying to build a better life for yourself by believing in yourself and believing in your dreams, and how her belief could touch the other people she was encountering on the train, and how their faith, their interactions, what was going on in their lives could also affect her. And I thought that it was a really fun show, and I liked the staging especially. The set was really cool, really set up like a train, and I liked the flow of the story, and also I really liked the outfits in this. And there's a link down there for you to get tickets. Yes, I'm back at my home instead of in front of pretty art. It's because I still want to talk about these shows, even though I am not still at Fringe, because I had a late night and I was at Art Space, and then I was gonna film in front of the art that is at Art Space because there is some art there, but the fire alarm went off and we had to evacuate, so I couldn't stay to film in front of art. So instead of beautiful visual Fringe art, you get my weird wooden wall. But the next show that I want to talk about is called Tiger Daughter, and it is at the Wren. It is a one-woman show by a girl who is a musician and I think a comedian. She's maybe not a comedian by trade, but she's definitely funny, and it is her show about having a traditional tiger mom, and it's about the relationship with her mother. It is about her dreams of being a rock star and her mother's dreams of what her mother dreamed about and wanted to do, and how her mother achieving or not achieving her dreams has affected the relationship between the two of them. And it was a very poignant piece, also a very funny piece, and also I think a very relatable piece. And I really enjoyed her sense of humor. I laughed a lot during that show. Our senses of humor definitely line up very well. So that was really fun. The last show that I'm going to talk about for today is Corsets and Cuties Drip. And this is a Corsets and Cuties burlesque show. If you've watched my videos before, you know that I adore this group. I like the diversity that they have in their burlesque routines. I really like their performers. I also like that they often have a lot of humorous burlesque, and I love me some humorous burlesque. This particular show had some fantastic performances. I will never think about snowmen the same. And the fun part about Corsets and Cuties is that what I saw was really cool and enjoyable, and what you see might be completely different. They put on a great show. Link down there, of course, to tickets to the 4 shows I mentioned. Also links to the 2 artists whose pieces I showed off, and I will see you when I'm back at Fringe tomorrow.